Hi. So, I'm doing two things at once for a moment here. Gravy, ladle, Lisa, Marie, Presley. I know that sounds really weird. I know, it sounds... What the heck? Oh, okay. It doesn't have a save button. Doesn't it usually have a save button? Oh, okay. I think it was down lower than I could see it. Okay, export. Public. Yeah. Okay, let's take my turn. Ooh, 5. Okay. So, Gravy Little Lisa Marie Presley was my Wheel of Fortune my Wheel of Fortune and then Jeopardy answer. I always take the last answer and put it as the title of my video. So, the title of So the title of Wheel of Fortune was Gravy Ladle, and then the title of Jeopardy was Lisa Marie Presley. So I just hope like anytime that it ends up being a celebrity, that they don't get upset because I'm using their name in my video title. I'll get them, my pretty. And their little dog, too. No, I don't know. Adopting stuff, so it sounds kind of funny. Ha ha ha! So I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just trying to concentrate. Hello? Oh, that's why. My computer's kind of stupid sometimes. That's not what I said. That is rude. What I did. Uh-oh. Okay. So I am paying attention to chat. Nobody's chatting with me. Not sure anybody's watching me either, but, yeah. Because like I said, it always says you have one viewer watching you. But is that you? Or is that somebody else? So I want to go at least until 10. I've only been going from 8 to 10 lately. Or if I start before 8, you know, whenever I started. But I want to go to at least 10, and it's only 9:13 at the moment, so... So, yesterday, no, wait a minute. Yeah, that's even better. There we go. Anyway, so yesterday, I found out that 4 of my chapters, you know, got deleted. The ones I worked so hard on. And so I'm having to redo those. But I did get chapter 37 done, even though I'm not done with 36 yet. Oh, I could have gotten... Well, I'll rectify the situation then. That means fix it. You know, I had the great chance to throw them in bar. And it didn't take it. So I try not to use big words, actually, because I'm like, okay, if my Aunt Mickey doesn't necessarily know what that word is, or like she kind of thinks she knows what the word is, but she's not sure, then that's not okay. I hear she's not the best reader. So, ooh, I just thought of that. Anyway, I hear she's not the best reader. So, like, I try not to use big words because what if she's watching one of my videos? I doubt she would, but, I doubt she would because, except for Backgammon, I don't really think, um, wait, except for Backgammon, I don't think she'd really be interested in any of the stuff that I'm playing. It's not that she doesn't, love me or anything. It's just, I just don't think she'd watch them. But I'm thinking there's other people out there like my aunt that may not have the best vocabulary, or I mean, the highest reason level, and so because of that, I try not to use big words. Unlike my husband, who uses big words all the time, and I'm sure some of his viewers are like, what does that mean? I mean, if I'm sitting there going, what does that mean? That's probably not a good thing. I try not to use a whole lot of big words in my books, too. Sometimes you can't help it. But I try not to use big words in my books, too, because I don't want somebody robbed of the happiness of reading my book because they didn't understand one of the words that was in it. And that was something that kind of bugged me because I love the Nancy Drew series, but every once in a while, the ones that I read from the late 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, sometimes they would have a big word in there, and I'm like, what does that mean? And this was before you could go and say, hey, oh, I almost said it. HG, what does that mean? So I'm like, still wondering what that word is, whatever it is. I used to have all of those books, and I was very happy about that. And somehow they got left in storage, and we lost the storage. So, but we're trying not to be negative on here. So, I'll collect them again eventually. I'll probably end up buying the same ones that I accidentally lost. I thought it was really cool. It was actually really cool for a while there because I was getting books from New York and Britain, I think it was. And I'm like, wow. I didn't know that series was that popular that it was like all over the world kind of thing. And I was really happy because, it was like, where's the next book going to come from? I get kind of that same feeling when I'm writing my books, like, what's going to happen next? What is... Get off my desk! Excuse you, get off my desk. Get off the table. And you're not supposed to be on the footrest. Come on. Well, that's not the idea. Trying to teach my, Okay, so my sister gave me her cat. Which is okay. That's fine. But she doesn't really know how to be a cat because she was raised around 2 dogs. Actually, I think she was raised around 3 dogs, but they didn't keep the other one. Come on. Come on. So, we're trying to teach her to be a cat, you know. Come here. She just goes and gets up on 2 feet, you know, kind of looks over like, what you doing, Auntie? Because she was my sister's cat, you know, I became her aunt, and that's what she's used to, so I'm just keeping that, you know, that kind of wordage with her. But yeah, we're trying to teach her how to be a cat, and I thought it was really cool because last night she came and cuddled with me. Or, not last night, early this morning. It was, you know, 2 something. I always end up getting up to go upstairs at 2 o'clock in the morning. At 2, 4 or something, you know. Anyway, she's been coming over and cuddling with me for a little bit while I'm trying to fall back asleep, and oh, now I know why that one couldn't go that far. Okay. Makes sense. Not that one. Anyway, so I'm kind of upset that those chapters got, well, actually I'm really upset that those chapters got screwed up, but then on the other hand, you know, I think I can get them done faster this time, so maybe it won't be such a problem. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4. Oh, I should have gotten him, actually. That was rude. I swear, the computer gets upset because I'm winning and, throws me the lousiest numbers on the dice on purpose. Of course, this is kind of like, for all you Trekkies out there, this is kind of like Spock playing against Kirk, when they're playing chess. Because, Kirk is like the most illogical player. He doesn't go for the logical moves. I think that's why I was able to beat my mom sometimes, is that I don't, I wouldn't go for the most logical moves. I would go for what I thought was going to get me the best, the best thing at the time. 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. What was Andrew's occupation? Fisherman. Who is Sella's father? I don't remember. How many days did Jesus fast? He did? Who was the prophetess who led Israel to victory over the Canaanites? Deborah. Which angel informed Mary about the birth of Jesus? Who's Gabriel? Oh, I forgot I'm not playing Jeopardy. What was the name of the king who reigned over Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego? Nebuchadnezzar. What does the name Capernaum mean? No idea. Which of these items was among the gifts the wise men presented to Jesus? No, but pacifiers and diapers would have been great. Who did Moses send alongside Caleb to spy on the land? Joshua. Which of these is not one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Vanity. Who is Buzi's son? Ezekiel. Who is Lot's uncle? Abraham. Who was brought into captivity in Babylon? Daniel. Ahishur was the officer in charge of whose household? Solomon. What bited Seth? Wild beast. Wouldn't that be bit? Which book of the Bible is attributed to Luke as its author? Well, I got a score of 6,975. I'm pretty happy. It was Just Because World I wanted to go on. Okay, so I wanted to go on the Just Because world, not to show you Wayne Enterprises here. I just thought that looked really cool, so I wanted to build it. But not to go on Wayne Enterprise, not to show off Wayne Enterprises, but because if I go on my watch later list, there's some pretty cool things. Okay, so TSMC-Minecraft helped me build Wayne Manor and that comic book shop over there. You can barely see it in the dark, but they helped me build that. And then, I mean, he helped me build that because it sounds like a he. He also helped me build this. Well, not that version. That version. And I think these two buildings over here. Um, Not help me as in physically on the world and all that. Just, he built he did a tutorial and I, you know, was able to follow along. That is a building that he built, but I never finished it. And he built this. So, the reason why I'm showing you all this stuff that he built is that there's some other stuff on my world that is kind of like this electrical telephone pole, whatever this is. He wasn't even sure that I can get away with saying whatever this is. um, it's whatever you want to use it for. But I have some other things that I could build. And so if I can build some of them today, then I think I can best viewers again. Hold on. So I try to warn them first, and then it tells me unable to fetch account if it's not a real account, and if it's a real person, it just sends a warning. You know what? It helps if you don't put an in do. Do not buy or sell viewers on this channel. Very simple thing here. Nope, unable to fetch account. So you go and press the thing to expand it, and you ban it, and there you go. But warning was sent. I don't see how that works. It goes unable to fetch account, and then it says, but we sent the warning. Okay, so let's bring that up. See, there's a thing on my YouTube right now that says The Music Man, Final Performance, Part 3 of 3. I think it says full curtain. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's from 2 years ago. I cannot stand watching other people do The Music Man. It should be, Preston. I usually know his name. The only thing that's coming to mind right now is Preston Giles, and I don't remember what I got that from either. It was a TV show, though. Oh! Murder, She Wrote. Okay, so... Okay, 80 build hacks. 80 plus Minecraft build hacks and ideas. That's what it's called. And it's just some stuff that I like to build real world stuff sometimes. Actually I like to build it a lot of the time. But this one's by Weeder Dude or Whiter Dude? I'm not sure. It's WIEDERDUDE. Anyway, there was some stuff I wanted to build in his world that... Oh, yeah, like the first one. Oh, I don't have any, yeah. Okay. Mm. No, better keep this here. Because, like, the first one, the one that he's standing on in the opening, is a. I don't like doing that, actually, because then all of a sudden your inventory is totally full and the only thing you can do is throw things on the floor. And sometimes that doesn't work for me. Anyway, I hope it's one of those things where he's more flattered than upset that I included his stuff in my video. A 1 to go until 10 o'clock, but it's 80 build hacks, so I don't know if we're gonna stay on the schedule that he's got. Well, he's got trapdoors. That's not going to work for me. That's definitely not going to work for me. He's got, like, trapdoors. We'll try it, but I don't think we can do it. At least not without some... I'm gonna grab this, too. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. I am discovering that I am hungry. And since I don't want to, I don't want to go to the kitchen and, be getting all the stuff I need or want for, an early lunch. I don't want to get that on stream, so. Okay, now we're going to end up going all the way over there. I really want to let those pandas out into the backyard, plant them some bamboo, make sure that they can climb and everything. But also make sure that they can't escape or get onto the roof and hurt themselves. So I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know, so... Because I know for... Okay. Oh. The... Nope. Okay. Maybe I took it all with me. So the other day, my son got onto my world, and I said you could do the banners. Apparently, he couldn't figure them out because obviously they're not there. It's like a very small building. And some of it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so like usually I go and try to make sure every floor is 8 high. And, that's just how I do it. It's, everything is 8 high because then it doesn't feel claustrophobic and you can still put in lights. I usually put in the redstone lamps, and the only way that you can do it to where the whole entire room is lit up is to put, like a whole entire roof of redstone lamps, and then you gotta leave, number 7 is where you put the you put the lights at 6, you put the maybe I didn't have it after all. Okay. Anyway, you put the lights at 6, and then you put the redstone at 7, and then you put the next floor's floor at 8, but I didn't do that with that one. I'm gonna have to, rebuild it even bigger, but I don't know if that's gonna look okay or not. Stay off the desk. Okay, so this one. Actually, I think this one will go and put over here. Okay, so 1, 2. Get off the desk! That is my desk, and it is not a kiddie place. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how tall this thing is. 7, 8. Yeah, we'll make it 8. Okay, so and then this one comes down. Yeah. And then 1 over. And it comes down. Okay, so I think we'll use this as a... That's not going to be it, but... Oh. That's pretty cool, actually. So yesterday, I was pretty dang sure that Ben was looking for coral again. Which makes me sad, because it's like, how do you explain to your cat that she had to go live with a kitty doctor? There's like no way to do that. So it's basically like this, except for but he's got the where's the trapdoors? He's got this one, I think. Yeah, I think he's got oak trapdoors. But it definitely looks like... Oh, and he's got a carpet right here. Although it looks like it's higher off the ground. Yeah, it looks higher. But this makes more sense for, Hi, Bobby. I wish I had a kitty cam, but the problem is that kitty cam would show my lap when when there's no kitty. And I'm just not tech savvy enough to have one that, uh, this is a precious moment. Anyway, I'm not tech savvy enough to, have one of those kitty cams that only comes on when the kitty comes by. Oh, so this one is one that we don't necessarily need. Snow. Looks like snow. There's no business like snow business. I don't know why I came up with that one day, and it just sounds really fun. Where's my white concrete? Huh. Okay, so I've got white concrete. Oh, stay off the desk. There you go. Okay. Anyway, I've got white concrete because it's right there. Where is my white concrete? This makes no sense. Yeah, it almost feels like somebody went on my world and started throwing stuff in that void that my son put on here. I don't know what it is. You know what? It's hot in here. So even though... So I got 2 white wool. That doesn't make any sense. Huh. You want me to open the door? So you can look outside? Was that now? There you go. There you go. On the one hand, it's nice having another girl cat in the house, but on the other hand, it's like... it's like oh, I know where it is. On the other hand, it's like, I'm still upset about Coral. Okay. Because I think the thing that he built has white concrete in it. It just kind of sucks I had to go all the way up here to find it. Oh, wait, no. Well, he's using snow blocks. but it's something that it's something that we're gonna build, but we don't need. Yeah, we might actually stop this stream a little earlier than I expected because all of a sudden I'm feeling nauseous. I'm hoping it's just because I'm like hot, but okay, so it looks like 2 on that side and okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna guess 7. I mean, really, this guy ought to do an actual tutorial like TSMC Minecraft. Okay, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then dang. But it's something that we don't need because oh, I don't think we have that in here. Yeah, we don't have that in here because I would have used it already. Um, hold on. Well, I could do like a, you know, 2 now, 2 tomorrow, and then the rest of them on Monday thing. Yeah, I'm still using this kind of. Okay. Yeah, I still have this. Okay. That's important to know. Hey, I didn't say turn it off. I just said turn it down. So it doesn't end up on my stream because I don't have permission from him for him to be on my stream. And he's playing music. You know what? I guess we'll turn him down even further. I try not to have anybody on my stream that has not given me permission to that has not given me permission to be on, I mean, to play them on my stream. Yeah, because sometimes you're like sitting there and you want to watch your YouTube videos, but you're definitely like, I've got to build this thing today. So, I do them at the same time. But if I'm streaming, that doesn't work. What was I looking for? Wool. Oh, I need this. Well, he's got gray, but we're going to build a pink. Oh, my controller batteries are low. Isn't that lovely? Oh, okay. And then there's... Or something else you can do instead of putting the snow, the full block of snow, is you could put the like, you know, the snow that's like the size of this pressure plate. Although that might melt. I don't know. Okay, and I don't know. We'll take this. I don't have the plant thing, and I'm not going to use it, so... Anyway, I'm not building exactly the way he did it, but pretty close. Because he has the, I want to say that's acacia. We'll check it out in a little bit. It doesn't look right. There. And then, like I said, he's got, a plant on top. Then there's something with oak planks. He's got to be on computer because his oak planks look funny. You know, for some reason they just don't look right to me. Excuse me. Well, I'll put that there, even though they don't go together. Oh, it's 10 already. Okay, so, we'll build this one more thing. Because only building one thing, yeah, I mean, two things just seems weird. Yeah, I still don't have it. Must be back at the house. Okay, so oak planks. I don't know what he's building. I just want to make sure there's nothing in most of these. Well, there you go. Oak planks. Okay. See, like this, white carpet would have been good too. But it needs to look like a pillow, so. Anyway, the whole idea of this is to try to fill up the boringness for one, but okay, so far he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's about to 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm guessing. 1, 2, 3. What are we making? A woods portal? Oh, okay. And windows. Okay, because I was going to say, I know I've got windows. Okay, and then some kind of stairs. Well, actually, I guess that would go there, and that would go there, and that would go not there, but there. Okay. Was I looking for upside down stairs? I thought I had other stairs. Hmm. There's supposed to be wood stairs. I don't know what kind. They look like spruce. Okay, so wait, yeah, that's not gonna look good. They're supposed to be spruce, I think. Huh. Thought I had some. So I had this set up at one point to where the spiders would not get in. Oh, I think that's a planter. We've got some of the noisiest traffic in our neighborhood. And then some kind of flowers. Yeah, I can't continue this, at least not on stream. So I will show you the end results on Monday. And hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, and there's someone. Oh, I think that's the same person. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling nauseous, and I'm hoping it's just because I'm hungry. So I didn't wait for that to. Okay, so I didn't wait to. I didn't wait to hear the not clunk noise, but the noise that it was connected again. But anyway, so I'm not exactly feeling good right now, and I don't know why. I'm hoping it's because, like, I'm hot or I'm hungry. So we will, um, leave this until, I'll show you all the cool stuff that was in this build on Monday. And, hopefully everybody will like it and maybe use it in their builds. But I do want to give it's Wieder, it's capital W and then lowercase Ieder and then capital D lowercase ude. This was posted 6 years ago, but I happened to find it last year, I think it was, and I'm like, I want to build that, yeah. Might have even been the year before that, but yeah, I was like, I want to build that. So anyway, I'm gonna go get an early lunch and hope that's the only reason. Yeah, I hope that's the only reason, because a trip to the emergency room is just not, or even a trip to the doctor if we can figure out where to take me, is not in the plans today. It just isn't. Mm-mm. But yeah, I think it's just because I'm hungry. Um, so I was gonna put nice decorative windows around everything, and then they made the happy gas, and the happy gas can help you fly without elytra, and I'm like, that's not gonna be a good thing. Anyway, um, please check out my books on Amazon. Just type in Tina Rash Books, TINARASHBOOKS, and you should get every single one of my books. If you don't, please let me know, because I will be uh, needing to talk to Amazon then, because I think all 6 of them should show up, and they have been, and I was very happy about that. And then all of a sudden, when I looked, it was only 5 of them, and not the one that I was trying to find. Um, so, um, so I was trying to find Hard Times, and I saw literally Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Coral, and I don't know how I found Hard Times. I think I had to click on one of the other books, and it said, people that bought this book also bought this one, or you're interested in that book, maybe you want to check out this one. Whatever it said. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't like the idea. They should all come up. Um, anyway, and please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you're watching me on YouTube right now, and if you're watching me on Twitch right now. Um, doesn't look like anybody has. Well, it says 1 viewer, but sometimes it seems like the 1 viewer is me. I mean, most of the time it seems like the 1 viewer is me, but then on other times it says 0 viewers when there's nobody watching me, so I'm confused. Anyway, if you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow and chat. I need follows. I'm trying to get to 200, but my ultimate goal right now is to get to 100 and stay that way. I mean, stay at 100 or above. Like I said, my ultimate goal is 200, and getting the average of 3 chatters. I would very much like to have that. And then I think it's an average of 10 chatters or something like that. But, baby steps, working on one thing at a time. So I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. You are important. You do matter. There's nothing you cannot solve or handle, even work in school. And I will see you in the next stream or video.